Have you ever wondered whether other melee weapons have ever been planned in Titanfall 2? Today in this video I'll be showing unused melee weapons and discussing whether they'd be cool to see in the game or not. This video is on things in the game files. They're obviously not in the public game, but they're still in the game files, so these are things that the devs might have been playing around with or thinking of adding in the early releases of Titanfall 2. Before I start the video, this footage is from Swagguy 47YT, so please click the link in the description and in the pinned comment to go watch the original video, and please subscribe to his channel. So starting off, we have an iconic Apex melee weapon, the Kunai. Respawn must have been toying with the idea of adding this, but instead later added to Apex as Wraith's heirloom. The basic attack feels pretty similar to the attack of Wraith's Kunai in Apex as well. My assumption would be that the Kunai would replace your kick and punch as a cosmetic item, much like in Apex, but not actually do anything more special. This is because melee is already one hit to kill, and the Kunai doesn't seem to have any special effect after it hits the grunts. I think this would have been super cool to see in the game as a cosmetic item. What would really be an awesome idea is to have someone unlock the Kunai after hitting generation 100 and have special executions and other things to go along with it, such as banners and patches. Now on to what in the game is called a Bolo sword. So I searched up Bolo sword on Google, and it says it's a versatile small to medium sized cutting weapon, which seems like the ideal weapon for a fast moving pilot if you ask me. In the game files there are level 0, level 1 and level 2 Bolo swords. Level 0 looks pretty much like a basic sword attack with a fairly decent lunge, which kind of seems somewhat balanced. However, level 1 can be seen with a thermite effect after each hit. This effect is similar to a fire star or a scorch incendiary trap. I think it's a super cool idea, but then it begs the question, if we already have a one-shot melee, what can be gained from using a sword? Well, the lunge is obviously increased from a normal melee lunge, and I'd quite like to see the sword potentially used as an anti-titan weapon if it has the effect of thermite. Speaking of anti-titan weapons, the third level of sword creates an arc effect similar to that of an arc grenade, instead of the thermite effect that we can see in a level 1 Bolo sword. This is combined with an even further lunge towards a target and finally works especially well in Titan combat, as you can see here. However, against a Titan, if it has the same effect as an arc grenade has, where it blurs your vision, then this would be absolutely overpowered, and the video shows literally shredding an ion with this Bolo sword. Lastly, we can see a Bolo sword block ability. This seems to deflect all incoming bullets from a pilot, but as you can see in the bottom left, this ability runs out eventually, and if it runs out, you're not able to block anymore. The fact that this is being used in an ability makes it seem like there would have been another tactical pilot that uses the Bolo sword. The tactical ability would obviously be block, and maybe the secondary weapon could be replaced by the sword. I would have enjoyed a pilot utilizing these three different melee weapons, but how do you think they would be balanced if they actually had it in-game? Let me know what you think in the comments, along with other cool ideas and favorite melee weapons out of these three. Thank you all for watching the video, I appreciate it so much. Have a nice rest of your day, goodbye.